Hello everyone again, it's your boy Precious, and in this video today we'll be talking about ALX Burnout. See, it's a real thing, you do everything you've got to do, program and all sort of things, and you get to this stage where you realize it just feels like you can't move anymore, and that's it. That's the first sign you're burning out. I've experienced it myself. I think I still get it too. But what I do most times is I try to, balance everything I've got to do. Then I look forward to how best I can manage my time, manage my resources. Because if you're from Nigeria like me, then you will understand what I mean by managing your resources. We're talking data, we're talking power. Now, considering the fact that everything you need to learn is mostly online, and in ALX you have to, be very, very, very deep into it, and the time you need to study, and the fact that there is a lot of tasks, and at the stage most times they come almost every 2 or 3 days with very short deadline, and there's a lot of concepts for you to read and understand. For me, I've been able to overcome the burnout by trying to be efficient. When I mean being efficient, the first thing I do is I try to read ahead. So I don't wait till the project is released before I start reading for that particular topic. I try to check the calendar, the schedule. And when you check the schedule, you realize that you are able to at least find some materials that are related to what will be discussed or what will be trashed in the oncoming project. Also, what I try to do is I try to manage my time properly. So I shut down my computer sometimes, stay away from my phone because I'm in a lot of ALX groups, and no matter how much I try to stay away, the messages keep coming in and I would want to read. So I drop my phone, I shut down my computer, I just take a walk, go to the park, sit down, go to anywhere. If you like, you could even go to a church. That is what makes you relax, is the best. But for me, I just go out there, have fun without my phone. So I stay away from my phone, I stay away from every electronic device. Everything that has to do with ALX, I just stay away from it because the burnout is real. Also, I try to eat well. In Nigeria, we are also limited by what we can eat based on the amount of money you have. But you have to ensure that you eat food that contains a lot of carbohydrates because you need that sugar. Stay away from soda. I know some people will be binging on Coke and Pepsi and trying to abuse coffee. Not that. But what I try to do is I eat well when I decide to eat, a lot of carbohydrate, because with ALS, you're always on the chair, but you're using your mental power, and mental work tends to take up a lot of sugar. So I try to ensure that I get that covered. So let me just do a recap again. So the first thing I do is I try to read ahead. I check the calendar to know what is coming up next. Then I try to read ahead so that when the projects are released and the concepts, I'm not lost. At least I have an idea of what needs to be done. 2, I stay away from my devices, my phone and my computer for a while, so I don't receive any message, I don't get to see anything related to programming, so I just stay away. 3, I try to eat good food, lots of sugar. Let me just say lots of sugar, because you're using a lot of energy. If you're really engrossed in this training, you're using up a lot of energy. You never know. So I try to eat a lot of sugar and fruits. It helps to keep the engine running. Without sugar in the system, you get tired very quickly. You get bored. And this leads me to the next point. It gets boring when you keep doing everything repeatedly. So for me, when it gets boring like that, I also try to play computer games, like I say, go out, play games, do things that are not related to programming. Stay away from the particular course you're doing. So if it is C programming you are into right now, or Python, just stay away from that. You could decide to do something related to HTML, CSS, JavaScript. The point is, for that moment, stay away from what is burning you out. And honestly, ALX is a very great program. If you are very engrossed in it and you follow everything you need to do, you'll come out on top. But the burnout is real. The ALX burnout is real. I've experienced it. I'm still fighting it. I overcome it every time, but it comes back because it's repeated. But the most important thing is that if you stay down, you fail. So if you fall down, get back up on your feet and don't get burned out. Okay? I see you as the next biggest programmer, and it starts from taking proper actions now. So ALX burnout is real, but we can overcome it by planning ahead, reading ahead, taking a break from your devices, eating good food, especially those that have high sugar content, because of the amount of energy, mental energy that you need for this program. So guys, this is it on this video. I'll see you in the next one. Precious from Cricket Academy out. Thank you.